How are we doing today? This is David B69 and this is MLB 2K11. I am resuming something that I started back in 2016 when I was doing the road to the show way back then, 4 years ago. But I decided to assimilate further into that season, and I decided that we could play the Cubs. Now, since, let's see, I don't really want to be Joe Blanton. I'd rather start as Holiday. I'm going to simulate this game. Yeah, we lost that game, but we got Holiday against Zambrano and the Cubs. So, let's play ball. Going to say this, and I'm trying to say this every video. One of the videos that I posted had me basically introducing a bunch of games for basketball for our next series. Please go to that video, hit that
it's the Philadelphia Phillies against the Chicago
hit basically
Cubs.
the comment section, and please comment on what basketball game you want to see next. I want to produce content, and it's helpful to have input from the community, so I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much.
"2K Sports sends you a special welcome. Hi, everybody. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball. Carlos Zambrano, over and over again, he has baffled hitters. We'll see if he can do it again today. A great day ahead for us. Wrigley Field. Glad you could join us on the north side of Chicago. And what is this Philadelphia lineup going to see from him today, Steve?
Well, it's all about emotional control for Carlos Zambrano. When his emotions are under control, his body and delivery are under control, and he can throw pitches for strikes. And when he does, he's got a fastball with great movement and an exceptional slider.
Get a chance to look at what Charlie Manuel's thinking. Leading it off, Shane Victorino. Philadelphia coming in off a loss in their last affair. Well, you could say they are anti-dustbuster mode. No sweeps. They'll try and grab the third of three here against the Cubs.
One and one.
Zambrano with the delivery.
Ball.
Low and in that time, 2-1. And Victorino swinging a miss on that. Count even.
A big part of the offense in last night's game with 4 hits. They'd love to see it again today.
Ball.
Cutter just about froze him, but it's full now.
Well, a cut fastball up and away can be dangerous because that pitch can run over the plate. Fortunately, the hitter laid off it and didn't get hurt.
Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as K.
Well, they went away right there, and he put a pretty good swing on it, but just couldn't quite make contact. Walking back to the dugout now.
Here's how the Cubs stack up defensively. And, John, any scouting picks?
Yeah, keep an eye on Kosuke Fukudome, a guy that can do a lot of things in the outfield with his glove. Great range, great throwing arm. He will shut down a running game if you give him a chance.
That one fouled off by Polanco.
Foul. Ball.
And Zambrano misses outside, taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Now Polanco with a 3-1 count. He's in charge. The career batting average just 154 against Carlos Zambrano.
Strike 2.
And the pitch is taken for a strike by Polanco. Payoff pitch coming. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And that gets down Philadelphia's first hit. A look at the home runs being hit this month on our State Farm leaderboard. Take a look at Howard. He's 5th best.
Now, Gary, he's locked in right now, driving the ball, hitting it out of the ballpark, and gotta love that constant stream of home runs.
And coming up for the Cubs, the series with Philadelphia concluding today. They'll have tomorrow off. Then it'll be the Astros. They come to town. Very big bat with them, Carlos Lee. Great series there. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And they'll travel to deal with Prince Fielder as the travel schedule has them up against the Brew Crew. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. Zambrano with the delivery. Swung on, hit by Howard. That's 2 gone.
Well, this ball was headed to the gap, but the left fielder got a good jump on it, able to run it down and make the play.
And a shot here for Chase Utley with 2 down.
Well, he had a contribution last night offensively as he drove in a couple of runs.
And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Zambrano. 0-1.
Well, you can hear him grunting all the way up here. He's trying to hit that one out of the ballpark. Instead, nothing.
Chase Utley not fooled by that pitch. Count is even. Lifetime 176 against Carlos Zambrano. And that's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count.
Good movement on the cut fastball there. Just couldn't quite catch the bottom corner of the strike zone. Good eye at the plate.
Line drive. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. And the Cubs, their first chance coming up. Our starting pitcher for Philadelphia, as he gets going against these Cub hitters, what's in store?
Well, you know, just when you face Roy Halladay, you have to be aggressive early in the count because when he gets into that sequence of pitches, he's unhittable.
And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. And Style and Castro swing and a miss, strike 3.
Well, a great job getting an 0-2. That third pitch, unhittable.
Guess he figured why waste the pitch, save the arm. He did.
Nice job.
Now we'll take a look at the Cubs offense. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Another great young player in Major League Baseball, Starlin Castro, can cover ground, great throwing arm, plus he has the ability to put the ball in play and do something offensively. He's still figuring out the offensive part of the game. He will hit for average. Someday his power might go up, but I tell you, in this game today, look for him to be a star.
So Fukudomi is set down. We'll take a quick look at how Philadelphia lines up on the diamond defensively. John, who's a factor for them?
Well, Jimmy Rollins has been doing it for a long time at the shortstop position, and he doesn't seem to be slowing down any time at all. Still possesses one of the strongest throwing arms and one of the most accurate throwing arms for any infielder in baseball.
Holiday with the delivery. Lined hard down the left field line. And that gets in there. Tomei a base hit. Let's see what the Philadelphia Phillies have coming up. This game, the last against the Cubs. They'll get on the road tomorrow. The Padres come into town, kicking off a homestand. That series bound to be competitive. That series is 4 games. Then the next series at home brings in a worthy opponent, the San Francisco Giants. So a lot of home games to look forward to. And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez.
Coming off a good ball game last night, picking up 2 hits in that one.
Holiday with the delivery. And Ramirez watches that one inside for a ball. 2 hits, 13 at-bats lifetime off Roy Halladay. Sinker just off the black, falls behind 2-0.
That's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. That's going to one-hop off the wall. Tomei's going to try to score. And he's in there. Tremendous base running. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
Colvin's in the batter's box. Getting out in front any time of the ball game, you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
Called strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. And it doesn't hurt to get that starter to throw a few pitches either.
Well, he's going to need to settle down a little bit here so he can stick around later in the game.
Tyler Colvin looks at it. It's a ball. It's an even count.
Now coming up in this situation, last night took advantage of a mistake pitch, so he's swinging a bat and has some confidence right now.
And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. They come out strong, putting a run on the board early. Chicago. One of the most famous parks and a gorgeous day weather-wise here at Wrigley. And it's Raul Ibanez at the plate. And Zambrano misses outside, taken for a ball. Gets that call at the knees, evens the count at 1 apiece.
You can throw the ball down to the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
1-1 pitch. Good downward action on that splitter. 1-2. Grounded to Ramirez. And safe at first. That's going to bring up Dominic Brown.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. A runner on first, no outs. And Zambrano gets it by, called strike 0-1.
The hitter thought that ball was inside. It certainly wasn't low, and it looks like it was in there.
Now he swings, hits this one high in the air. Deep left center field. Gone, a 2-run homer. Great turnaround for him. A 2-run homer. They lead by a 1. So with 2 runs on the board of the long ball, here's a look at how that hit contributed on the win expectancy chart.
Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after it. Gary, Phillies offense looking very strong right now, taking the lead here in this game. Now they want to keep the pressure on and add to the lead.
He delivers. Rollins makes contact. That's fouled off. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a number up on the board.
0-1 the count right now after he fouled off that first one. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out, 1 away.
Gary, he threw a 2-seamer. Here's K-Cam. Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
And Ruiz settles in. He's a career .238 hitter against the Cubs. Swung on line to right center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. All the way to the wall. And he's in at second with a double, 1 out.
Oh, this is great patience at the plate. He lets the ball get deep in on the plate, comes in toward his hands, keeps his hands inside the ball, and drives it the other way.
You make yourself a whole different ball player if you can take the ball the other way, as he just did. Ruiz a lead at second. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. Throw to first, gets him, and there are 2 down. Brief moment to see who's on top on our State Farm League leaderboard in hits. Number 1, Albert Pujols. Second, Buster Posey. Third, Shane Victorino. Fourth position, Hunter Pence. And the number 5 guy, that's Hanley Ramirez.
Well, the bottom line is every time you step in the batter's box, your job is to get on base.
And your job really is to try to get a hit, maybe extra base hit to put yourself in scoring position. And every time you see he seems to come up, he is on base, prepared to score a run to help his team win.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive down the left field line. Goodbye, a 2-run homer. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3. The home run coming with a runner on. Now 2 RBIs on 1 swing. Let's see how the WPA graph looks after that one.
Well, second home run this inning he's given up here, Gary, and they must be figuring something out.
He's got to be wondering whether or not they're reading the signs from the catcher here.
Well, something's going on.
And fans, look out for next Tuesday. We'll see Tim Lincecum and the San Francisco Giants as they'll be taking on the Phillies in Philadelphia. It'll be a 7 p.m. start time.
Hey, Gary, do you think John will buy us dinner in town that time we go watch that ball game?
Base is empty and 2 down. Fresh count on Polanco. Here's the delivery. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. He's got a .296 career batting average against the Cubs. That is a strike. Carlos Zambrano ahead 0-2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
One-two from Zambrano. And that's strike 3, and mercifully so. Inning comes to a close, but big-time damage done. But not before they tally 4 times, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. The Phillies gaining the upper hand here. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8, they're due up. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And here's Alfonso Soriano. 0-1 the count. Getting going here in the bottom of the second.
Well, to be successful, you've got to keep the ball in the ballpark, and to be successful, have hitters hit it on the ground. That's what his sinker ball does.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a hot shot. That'll put Soriano on first.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
And now let's take a look at Alfonso Soriano's season and where he sits in the rankings. 6th in batting average, 10th in hits. And as you can see, he also values on-base percentage. Ranked in the top 10 in the league and getting on base. A tremendous value to his team. And he does anything it takes to get himself on.
He cannot get the bat off his shoulder. Giovanni Soto is out of there.
That's a great strikeout right there, Gary. 3 pitches, and he sits him down. How about that for efficiency?
Marlon Byrd here, runner on at first. On the base paths, number 2 in steals in the ball club. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. And Marlon Byrd watches that one go by. That'll even it up. He's gone 5 for 14 lifetime against Roy Halladay. Boy, excellent movement to the cutter, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And Marlon Byrd swings and misses strike 3.
Let's take a look at the sinker. Looks good in the K-cam. Gary, he's getting that hard, boring, sinking action on that pitch today, getting guys to swing over the top. 2 strikeouts in a row.
Zambrano at the plate. Soriano covers first. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, that cut fastball away. It looks like it's coming down the heart of the plate. Runs to the outside corner. It
hit up the middle, and it gets down. Whoa. He gave a pitch that time, allowing the opposing pitcher to get on base. You hate that. The Cubs in a nice position to capitalize.
I thought he couldn't hit, Gary. The pitchers can't hit. Well, look at that. That's a good piece of hitting right there. Nice job.
And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holiday, 0-1. The pitch. And he takes a called strike on the outer half, 0-2.
Well, he gets a big breaker up in the zone and away. Gets away with one right there, but next time look for him to try to bury it in the dirt.
He was able to ring up that K, and that's going to get him out of the inning. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Phillies 4, the Cubs 1. It's Ryan Howard to lead up. And now Howard gets set. Has him out in front as he swings and misses, strike 1. Zambrano with the delivery. Swings, pops it up, right side of the infield. And Tomei's going to play it. 1 away. And time to look at our leaderboard, brought to you by State Farm. These are the staffs supporting the lowest batting average against. Number 1, the Rockies. The Cubs 2nd. The Dodgers 3rd. Phillies 4th. It's the Astros, number 5.
Boy, 2 teams with pitching staffs with great stuff. Tough to get base hits against them. They make their quality pitches when they need to. You're going to have to lump your hits together to score some runs.
Swung on, hit down the line and left. This one into the corner. Out of here. Goodbye home run. Add 1 more to that lead. Fly ball out of here, 4 up.
Well, the pitcher's going to have to make some adjustments right now, Gary. That's the 3rd home run he's given up in this game.
The hitters have figured out some kind of sequence they're queuing on.
Now, good hitting coaches help the hitters do that. Now, good execution by the Philadelphia Phillies, getting the big hits when they need them.
1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way to Ibanez. Hit up the middle. And that one is in there. His 2nd hit today. That's going to bring up Dominic Brown.
Now a chance here to see where the Philadelphia Phillies sit in the rankings in the National League. 1st in triples, 2nd in batting average, and they're the number 2 team in ERA. The pitching staff getting the job done. Quality stuff, making big pitches in tough situations.
One out, man on first. First pitch to him. Right down the middle for a strike. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
He's coming off a game last night where he had 2 big hits, and looks like he's starting to get locked in a little bit.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
Well, that's what you love to see from a pitcher, setting guys down quickly. Keeps that pitch count down.
1, 2, 3. Can't ask for any more efficiency than that, John.
No, an excellent pitch selection there.
And a chance with 2 down for Jimmy Rollins. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. First pitch on the way to Rollins. Pitcher gets a little help right there. A dirt pitch for a swinging strike. On the way. And it's 0-2. Jimmy Rollins swinging at anything close here.
Apparently he's looking for something a lot harder than that 4-seam fastball. I don't know what else he has because he's way out in front.
Towards center field. And there's Bird for the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Some breathing room for Philadelphia, up by 4. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Holiday misses outside. That's taken for a ball.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
That one's drilled to short, and that's a base hit. Fukudomi on board. So Jim Thome coming up.
Now let's take a moment to see how the Cubs are doing rank-wise in the National League. 4th in home runs, 5th in slugging percentage, and they're in the top 10 in base on balls. And a real strength for any club that even if you're not hitting on a given day, if you work the count, you can get runners on and get base runners in scoring position.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. A career 450 headed for the middle. It's scooped up. Utley for 1 and 2. They pull off the double play.
A beautiful looking double play right there. A pitcher's best friend.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about defense. And Aramis Ramirez stands in. 2 down. Last time up, triple homer run. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch.
0-1.
And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Strike 2, and Ramirez will be a contact hitter now. Cutter, strike 3 call. That'll do it in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Phillies still on top. Leadoff hitter Carlos Ruiz. He doubled and later scored in his last go-around. First pitch. Swings on that first pitch. Misses the fastball. 0-1.
He has that little running action on that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. As the rumors fly around the trade deadline, here's how the Eastern Division race is stacking up, courtesy of State Farm. First place, the Braves. Second place, the Phillies. Marlins, third. Fourth place, the Mets. And the bottom dwellers, the Washington Nationals. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch. He just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Drops down a bunt. And Soto picks it up. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Outstanding job of deadening the ball right there. He catches the ball on the bat, making it come off very softly and in exactly the spot where he wanted to. Good sack bunt.
And it's Shane Victorino at the plate. He's the top 10 in stolen bases for the league. One on, one out. Here's the delivery. High and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Shot towards the hole. And Thome makes the play. And a look at the team batting average leaders, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Cardinals. The Phillies in second. The Braves third. Fourth spot held by the Pirates. And we've got the Marlins ranked 5th.
Well, here's a team that's near the top of the league lead in batting average, and it makes a pitcher's job so tough. Usually in a lineup, you'll find 2 or 3 guys that you should be able to get out, and you will get out, but not this team. They come at you 1 through 9, and they pound the ball, and they make you pay when you make mistakes.
Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. Rolling into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. And Ruiz is home.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
And Ryan Howard will be looking to drive something in here. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left.
Here's a swing, line drive down the left field line. Over the wall, a 2-run home run. Now with that 2-run homer, they extend that lead to 7. Pitch down and away, Steve. He found a way to go out and get it.
Well, that's a pitcher's pitch. I mean, there's not much you can do there. That's an exceptional job of hitting. Not many guys can hit a home run on that one. The Phillies are unbeatable. Swinging the bats like this, they got no chance of catching them in this one.
2 outs and nobody on. Now Soto sets up. And Utley watches that one outside. Sometimes we talk about poor pitching performances. When you get them, you get monster offensive output, and that's what's happening.
Well, no question. And when you get the home runs, I mean, it just sends such a message. That's why you get runners on base. With this kind of power, you can blow teams out.
Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. Fastball gets away from him there, 2-1. Here's a look at the matchup numbers. 3-0-1 off the Cubs. Utley swings and misses at that one. That evens up the count.
Well, you talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground. Bad timing.
Changeup misses, full, 3-2.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
And Fukudomi's there. And there's the 3rd out. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. Philadelphia keeps making hay this lineup, which they're putting on an offensive show. Tyler Colvin now to lead it off. Here's the first pitch. That's a ball. Holiday misses.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
The 1-0 pitch. That one hit well. Victorino's there. The catch is made. Now State Farm brings you the extra base hit leaders for this month.
Now both of these guys driving the ball over the last month of the season, and then once they're running, they are looking to stretch it, to extend, to get that extra base. What a value to a club.
And Alfonso Soriano to bat.
Strike 1.
Look at the matchup. 246 against Roy Halladay. Strike 2. Soriano gonna have to be careful here.
Well, he's got good movement on that cut fastball, and it tailed right beyond his bat. Couldn't make contact.
Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him 3.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get. Giovanni Soto comes up 2 away. Only one batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup. First one to Soto. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Look, Gary, this club, I mean, they need to be patient, and he is the guy that sets the tone. He works the count.
Swung on, hit. It's going to be to Victorino. That one falls in there for a base hit. And that brings up Marlon Byrd.
Well, the inning is never over with this team. 2 outs, they get that guy on first base with that big hit. Another guy gets on base. This could set up a big rally.
Struck out swinging last time. And Byrd ready for the first pitch. In there for a strike. 236 career average against the Phillies. Holiday delivers the strike, and it's now 0-2. It's hit foul by Byrd. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that'll put Byrd on first. Soto's headed to third. Good offensive chance here.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. That's a perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind next time around. We'll see whether or not he changes up on how he throws to this guy.
Foul!
0-1. Holiday kicks and delivers. That's down. Runner could come home.
Hey, Gary picks up an RBI. Good piece of hitting and giving himself a little bit of run support.
So Starlin Castro, he'll try to keep it going. Nice to get production, but sometimes it comes when you're swung on, hit in the air to right center. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. And Bird comes in to score.
Well, the pitcher's got to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get an out? That's now 4 straight hits he's given up.
2 men on and 2 men out. Holiday with the delivery. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1.
Now, Gary, they're doing what they need to do here right now. If you're going to come back, you've got to get base runners on. They picked up a couple runs, move them closer.
Foul!
It's fouled away. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And that's that half inning as Ruiz makes the play. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. The Cubs will try to hold and continue to chip away. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. There's contact. He drove it well. This one to Bird. He comes up with it easily here. Coming up with the trade deadline now. Here's what the Central Division looks like, courtesy of the State Farm Standings Board. First spot, the Cardinals. Second place, the Cubs. The Pirates, third place. The Reds, fourth place. Brewers in fifth place. And wrapping up the list, the Astros. 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first one. A fly ball. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Ends up foul. Swing and a high drive, hooking into the corner. Goodbye, home run. Well, I don't know what's going wrong for these guys, extending their lead to 6. Solo, big shot.
Well, he did it again, his second of the day.
And now you got to wonder, can he do another one?
I might get it done. Now, good execution by the Philadelphia Phillies, getting the big hits when they need them.
First pitch on the way to Rollins. Silva's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 count. Well, Steve, we know this lineup's capable of doing this sort of thing, but boy, if you're on the other side, you got to really feel like they hit you right in the solar plexus.
And from the pitching perspective, they have to try to shut them down. You cannot let them continue to expand this lead. It's going to be very difficult to come back.
Ball!
Tried to get him to follow the sinker, but it's 1-2.
And when he can keep that thing down and away, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Well, 90 miles per hour on the gun, but still not much movement.
Let's check out the teams leading the way in runs scored. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Braves. The Reds, second. Cardinals, third. Fourth, the Pirates. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
The thing I like about this team is they can hit the ball.
Swings, clobbers it deep, left center field. Gone. Goodbye, home run. Remarkable. They now lead by 7 with that solo shot.
Oh, that's just pure, beautiful power right there. He gets a pitch, he drives it, and now he's touching them all.
And that is a mistake that's a tape measure job. And we got Halladay batting. Base is empty with 2 outs. Silva's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 count. Well, you viewers at home, if you'd like to see a lot of fireworks, hang in, because right now it's just all over this yard.
Now the power being shown off here. Another home run, and it's a highlight reel of power.
Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. Here's the pitch. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. So they get the long ball working as they have 2 solo homers in this half of the inning. Philadelphia keeps making hay. This lineup, if they're putting on an offensive show. And Jim Tomei to lead it off. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Tomei gets in. Here's the first delivery. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Brown's there. And he gets over to take care of business.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Swung on, hit. It's going to be to Victorino. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. That'll bring up Tyler Colvin.
Well, he waited for that one to get deep in the zone, and he put a good swing on it. Now with 1 out, let's see if they try to move him along.
And the first pitch. Swings at that breaking ball, but misses. It's 0-1. Halladay with the delivery. Sinker called strike. Now 0-2. Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game.
Let's see the K-cam on this 12-6 curveball. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Two outs and a man on first. Here's the pitch to Soriano. And Halladay misses outside. That's taken for a ball.
Oh, that's a good pitch with a cut fastball. When you're throwing this pitch, you want to start it on the corner.
Swinging a drive, deep left center. And Brown puts that away to retire the side. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Phillies still enjoying the lead. Leading it off, Shane Victorino. National League batters, generates a lot of runs in the top 5. Silva with a delivery. Can't connect. It's 0-1.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out, and a guy that really can deliver for this offense.
A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2.
But with the swing like that, there's no wonder why he's getting sliders right there. Tough pitch to hit out of the ballpark, but give the hitter credit. He's trying to do it anyway.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Well, that one's as straight as a string. Just registered 91 on the gun.
So with 1 down, we'll see Placido Polanco. Fresh count on Polanco. Here's the delivery. Cut on and missed. 0-1. Now Soto sets up. A liner headed for the hole. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today. And that'll bring Ryan Howard to the plate.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
Polanco's the runner at first. Silva with a delivery. Swings and misses the sinker. 0-1.
Looking for the ground ball out, trying to get the hitter to roll over on it. Throws that sinker on the outside corner.
And it's 0-2. Ryan Howard. He'll be swinging at anything close here.
Well, you can tell he was looking for something hard, and he got that sinker down and in.
Polanco trying to steal. And that one swung on and missed by Ryan Howard. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. And so out of the inning, only 8. So Giovanni Soto will lead it off. First one to Soto. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a big curveball in there. 0-1.
Well, he gets a big breaker up in the zone and away. Gets away with one right there, but next time look for him to try to bury it in the dirt.
Holiday delivers the strike, and it's now 0-2.
Well, he's got good movement on that cut fastball, and it tailed right beyond his bat. Couldn't make contact.
And a ground ball. Howard. And he'll step on first for out number 1. Here are the stats for the most Ks around the league, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Giants. The Marlins in second. In third, the Phillies. Fourth, the Dodgers. For the Padres, they are in that 5 spot.
Well, you look at how a team wins and loses ball games, and a lot of it can depend on, can a pitcher strike someone out? Well, this team has a whole staff of guys that can do it. Think about this, too. The starting pitcher gets in trouble. You have to bring in a reliever, and he can come in and punch guys out to thwart a rally. That's why this team is one of the best pitching teams in baseball.
Holiday with the delivery. He got him. That's 9 Ks now.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strike out, see you later.
2 outs, base is empty. And he takes one in there. 0-1. Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning for Roy Halladay. He's recorded 9 strikeouts and counting. Chase Utley leading it off.
Well, this is a good move right here. You're bringing in the better defensive player for the guy who could be a little suspect in the outfield. Defense helps you win games.
It's off the ivy. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
Well, what a great swing right there. And anytime you can put yourself in scoring position with no outs, you're looking for big things to happen.
Second base occupied. Nobody out yet. First pitch on the way to Ibanez. There's a strike for Marshall, and the count will go to 0-1. Helped him out there. 0-2. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down. You know, even the pitching signs changed up because of the runner. Didn't seem to make much difference there.
Well, you got to get the job done whether there's someone on base or not, and he certainly got it done there.
And we're going to see Brown here. He homered back in the 5th. Utley at second. And the first pitch. He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count.
Well, the hitters are going to have to be ready for that long arching curveball because he can locate that pitch and throw it at just about any time of the count for a strike.
Off the wall on a hop. And Utley comes in to score. The throw. He slides and safe. Made it to third just ahead of the play. Nice job on this. Hits the dirt, gets a triple.
A close one right there, Gary. Split second later, and he's out. No hesitation at all. He goes straight in. He's in there.
And he doesn't know where that throw is coming from when he's doing that, so he's just hoping he's ahead of it. First pitch on the way. Pops him up and way up there. And Tomei's going to play it. 2 away. And Ruiz settles in. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
Swings and misses at the curve, 0-1. 1 for 4 in his career against Marshall. Catcher gets a hold of that one in the dirt.
Ball 2.
2-1 now.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Swings, puts this one in play, fielded by Bird, and it falls in. Phillies a chance to score.
Oh, with that big hit right there, he only needs a triple to complete the cycle. But hey, that's the toughest one to get. Let's see if he can do it.
Two outs and a man on first. And here's the first one. There's a swing and a line drive. And Castro will put that away to retire the side. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. Philadelphia keeps making hay this lineup, which they're putting on an offensive show. And Starlin Castro to lead it off. Single home run in his last at bat. Takes a call, strike one.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Holiday delivers the strike, and it's now 0-2.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
Got him. Strikeout number 10 today.
Now, good break on a 90-mile-an-hour pitch. He's had a phenomenal sinker today. 10 strikeouts.
And it's Kosuke Fukudome at the plate. Popped out. Foul ground last time around. Base is empty with one away. Here's the first pitch to Fukudome. Looks at one. That's in there for a strike.
Okay, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Strike two. Fukudome is going to have to be careful here.
He gets 2 quick strikes on the hitter, but he can't be too selective now. He's got to go right at him.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Holiday with the delivery. And he fouls another one off.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch. 2 outs, standing in, Jim Thome. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and you know they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Called strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Got him. That is strikeout number 12. No scoring here, ending this half inning. Phillies holding on to the lead. Leading it off, Shane Victorino. First pitch to Victorino. There's a swing and a smash. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. And on the State Farm leaderboard, here's a look at the team setting the standard for on-base percentage. The Cardinals, #1. The Braves, 2nd. In 3rd, the Phillies. 4th, the Pirates. And we've got the Marlins ranked 5th.
You're near the top of the league lead in on-base percentage. You have to be a very patient team, but you also have to have a group of people who aren't afraid to swing with 2 strikes. You know, anytime you're hitting with 2 strikes, you have a panic and you chase pitches. Watch this team, though. They get 2 strikes. They are still patient, waiting for that good pitch to hit. They'll foul off bad pitches. They're doing anything they can to get on base.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
He chases the breaking ball for strike 3 right there. You got to lay off it.
Chance will come with 2 down for Howard. And a home run back in the 4th inning. And now Howard gets set. And a swing and a miss on Marshall's pitch. That's 0-1.
Well, they need a shutout inning right here to get back in there and score some runs. And at least looking like they got a chance to get through it without giving up some runs.
And it is going to be a foul ball. Swing and lined up the middle. And it's through. Credit Howard with a single. And that's going to bring Chase Utley to the plate.
Well, how's this month been going for Ryan Howard? Well, let's take a look. Here's how it's going. 2nd in walks, 2nd in home runs. And you can see that he's also not just a punch and Judy guy. He's a guy that slugs the ball, ranked in the top 5 in slugging percentage. A guy that drives the ball every time he goes to the plate.
A runner on first with 2 outs. Marshall, the windup. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, a great pitch and a great strike right there to get that pitch down and away. Look, if you can throw it out there consistently, you keep doing it, you're going to have a lot of success.
Swings, puts this one in play. Fielded by Bird. That'll do it as they put that one away. No runs on a hit, and they'll... It's Ibar at the plate. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. And Holiday misses outside. That's taken for a ball.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
1-0 pitch, a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. That hard sinker. He just can't catch up.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch coming. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Ibar, ground ball. Howard on the pickup. And out number 1 as he steps on the base. Colvin's in the batter's box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 1 out, bases empty. Now the first pitch. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play. Holiday with the delivery. Hit in the air to left center. Brown's there. Able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that one.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
Now with 2 outs, a chance for Alfonso Soriano. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. And there's ball 1.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. The countdown's there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ball game.
And this is popped up on the left side. And Polanco puts that away to retire the side. No runs, no hit. And if you're just joining our 2K Saturday Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. First pitch on the way to Ibanez. This one's grounded near third, foul. Swung on and missed, strike two.
Well, he throws his cut fastball hard, and it has that good movement. He still gets that up in the zone, was able to blow it by him at the letters.
Strike three, swung on by Raul Ibanez, and no luck.
Well, it's a huge breaking ball at 78 miles per hour.
Well, great confidence right there in his stuff. Could have wasted a pitch right there, but he figured, why worry?
That's a great job of finishing off the batter in a hurry. Never got a chance to see much. Here's the first pitch.
Strike one.
There's a strike for Marshall, and the count will go to 0-1.
The pitcher really rearing back and throwing. He's got everything working now, commanding the strike zone with that fastball.
That swung on a liner here. And Soriano with a catch. And a chance with two down for Jimmy Rollins. He popped out his last time. Marshall, the windup. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one into the alleyway, should be extra bases. So there are two men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
Well, this pitcher was cruising along in this inning. Not a lot of difficulty so far. Loses his concentration for just 1 second, and now a runner in scoring position. He's got to work.
And Ruiz settles in. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got about 0-1 right now. Hit up the middle. And that's a base hit. Ruiz on board. And here's Rollins heading home. And he scores. And they tag him out between first and second. So they pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on. Philadelphia keeps making hay this lineup, which they're putting on an offensive show. So Giovanni Soto will lead it off. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. And Ryan Madsen gets ready to throw. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
There's a called strike of the knees, 1-1.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Swung on and hit. Ibanez to field. And that sets down Soto. That's 1 away.
Lives of winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
Base is empty, 1 out. Madsen gets him to swing and a miss for a strike.
Got to love that location down and away, and with that kind of movement, not many guys are going to put it in play.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2. Ball swung on and hit. Brown to field it. And in there, at least for a single as it gets down. In a moment here, let's take a look at our State Farm League leaders in slugging. Number 1, the Braves. Pirates in second. In third, the Cardinals. Phillies fourth. And at number 5, it's the Cubs.
Two teams that love to drive the ball right here. It's about power swinging, so it's going to be critical for the pitchers to keep the ball down to the zone and on the ground.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
And you can throw the ball down to the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
Madsen with the windup. Wastes one there, 1-2. Here's a swing and a slow roller up the middle. Over to second for 1. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play, not quite enough time to get him. And in the batter's box, it's Castro. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. Rollins picks it up. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
A good win for the Phillies today, Gary. They made this one look awfully easy.
As we present our Player of the Game
After
award,
game,
Dominic Brown, a game changer because of that big bat he
barely
had.
get ahead.
Well, you know, Gary, watching him in batting practice today,
Exploded and missed the
getting
next
locked
year.
in, and he proved that
And
in this one with a
tons of
couple
runs,
of bombs
tons
to
of
provide
hits
all the
where
offense this
the
team
ball
needed
was
for
continually
another
flying
solid
out of
win.
the ballpark,
That's how you
and
make a statement.
It's just the way the game is sometimes. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Again,
When
I
you
want to
take
put
to
a
the road,
reminder,
Steve, any win will do. But when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it
voting
also sends a
ends
message to your
on
club
March
and
11th
to
at
that
noon
club
Eastern time.
that you showed
So
up to play.
please go to that.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've
go to
enjoyed
that
2K Sports
video,
Major League
and
Baseball.
please
We
post.
wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John
I'd
Kruk, Steve
appreciate
Phillips,
it.
and our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you soon.
Efforts to bring more content to the channel. So, hope you enjoyed this episode on the road to MLB The Show 20. This was episode 94 on the PS3 MLB 2K20. I'm out.